Yummy, yummy cakes, Carrie. Absolutely delicious. I love having you here, by the way.
I know, right?
Okay, these are so popular. We get to bring them back to you today. They are the GrandPa's Cake Company. 32 counts of these yummy, yummy cakes. I've been dying to try these because Guy has been telling me for the last 3 hours that they're the most moist, delicious cakes. Look at the reviews online. Everybody keeps talking about moist, delicious, over and over and over. You have the option to pick a combo and get all of the flavors today, or you can pick each individual one. I want to show you what you're going to get. You can either pick the original GrandPa's Cake Company recipe, which is that crumb cake classic, a blueberry, Europa chocolate chip, the banana chocolate chip, or again, you can choose the combo, and that will allow you to get 8 of each flavor, 32 ounces. For me, this is the perfect breakfast. 1 or 2 of them, a great snack for my toddler.
Yes.
They're not overly sweet.
Yes.
You could be the cool mom that brings them to the PTA meeting or to, you know, some kids event.
For that.
They're so delicious and moist, and again, homemade. I love the story here.
Yes.
And how far back the company goes with their recipes,
I
Carrie.
always surprise everybody when I say this part.
I can't get over it.
Oh, it's been, 30 years, 40 years, or whatever it is. This is a recipe from Jeff Stern's family from 1817, and it tells you all about it on the box, and this is the box that you're gonna get when you get it home. But he unearthed the recipe from the family vault, and at that time it was 1997, and he said, you know what? A lot of people can't have lactose, and a lot of people can't have nuts. So I wanna take this recipe that is absolutely delicious, and I wanna make it available to all of those people. So here's where it gets interesting. So he went into action, and he created all of these. Now, when you taste these, and I probably shouldn't have told her first, when you taste these, there is no way in the world you are going to know that there is no butterfat, that there is no milk, that there is no dairy,
I like the fact
no
of milk,
nuts.
right? Because I'm dairy free now, because as I got older, I became more lactose intolerant, and I find out talking to more and more people that as I get older, they become more lactose intolerant.
It happens, yes. And so this gives you the opportunity to feel confident if you're serving for people who may have a nut allergy or people who may be, again, having issues with lactose. It is not anywhere in here. These are kosher, these are trans fat free. So what's awesome is when you look at a muffin, I like to put it in my hand first so you can kind of see the size. There are 1 ounce muffin, they're 99 calories. This is the perfect snack for throughout your day. So I love all the examples you gave is exactly how people use these. You have them in your little lunchbox, you have them for a little snack maybe in the morning with your coffee or your tea. But when I break into this is our original, so this is one of your choices. We have a cinnamon at the top, and then at the bottom, when we look at this, please look how airy, fluffy, and light these are. These are not dry, these are not hard, these are not like, a lot of times if you get, something that doesn't have butter or doesn't have whatever, and you go, oh, well then,
we know.
it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be super dry. It's gonna be, not at all. This is what we're known for. We're known for being incredibly moist, incredibly melt in your mouth cakes. Go for that one.
I know, I've been dying to try it.
Take a bite on that one.
My standards are very high right now because, again, I told you the reviews were so great. I'm hearing from Guy, I'm hearing from everybody. So here we go.
I'm like, let's see what happens.
This is the original. I wanted to try the original, even though I'm a chocolate girl.
I love the original to start with because it's our original cinnamon, which all of our others are based off of, right? So it starts with that vanilla base.
Oh, you taste the quality.
Yeah.
You taste that vanilla right away. Wow.
Yeah. So it's perfect to, like, if you want to serve that with ice cream or berries or like any kind of thing like that. Okay, so there's original. So if you've never had us before, a great place to start would be original. Okay. But then let's talk about blueberry. So blueberry, we have blueberries from Maine. So these are wild blueberry.
The wild blueberries.
Yeah.
Those are full of even more antioxidants.
Oh my gosh. So when you break into these, and they're just so plump and so delicious, so that when you bite into them, they kind of pop like as you're eating them.
Oh, that's
so
the best.
Again, that's super moist. And again, I could sit here and squeeze these all day long. They are not gonna crumble. They are not gonna fall apart. They are super, super moist. And again, loaded with those blueberries. So you get that vanilla base with the blueberry on top. So now you can get all 32 of those if you'd like to.
Guys,
or let's go to...
He's like, I couldn't wait any longer.
Oh, hi, you just showed up right behind me. Okay, scary.
It's okay.
He's been waiting for his, he already ordered his.
Yeah,
before the show.
He told me.
And he's been waiting for them to come.
Well, because I love them. My son Danny loves them. His girlfriend's family, because you get a ton of these things.
You get a ton.
You get 32.
Let's show what 32 look like real quick, right?
Yeah.
So come here if you can.
Look at everything you get. And you know what I love best about them? They're not sugary.
That's 32.
They're not sugary
right.
like a regular coffee crumb
When
cake.
you go to a coffee house.
They're sweet, but they're
there's
not
a couple
sugary.
big coffee houses that will sell you like what they call like a coffee cake.
Yes.
And you bite into it and you literally feel like, oh my, first
Sugar
off,
rush. I'm gonna
super
yes.
dense and kind of not,
Yep.
you have to drink a whole thing of coffee just to come out of it. Okay, but then secondarily, you're right, sugar rush. It's like sugar in your mouth.
Or crummy.
Not with these. It is the right, they're sweet, but it's the right amount of sugar to the other ingredients that are in there so that it goes perfect with the coffee, with the tea. See how happy you are?
I like how the top crunches, because there's a little bit of sugar on top.
Yes. And
I can't believe there's no dairy in here.
That's
No
what I was shocked
dairy.
about. And then the nut-free is great too because you don't have to worry about allergies. Like I said, if you're bringing it to like a party or an event, you don't have to worry about anybody, you know.
It feels good.
When
It
I
feels
was a
good.
kid, I was nuts about yellow cake.
Okay.
Just regular yellow cake.
Yeah.
I'd eat it out of the box. My mother come on, she'd be like, have you been having yellow cake mix? This is like that, but 1,000 times better. It is soft.
Look at that.
It's spongy. You dunk this into coffee.
So good.
But again, it's not super duper sweet. Yeah. It's funny because Danny's girlfriend's parents are Bruce and Lara. They're good friends of mine. They're not really into sweets. They're like, those little cakes are so dang good.
And they're the perfect size.
Right? They're small, so you don't feel like
It's not even a mini. It's like
No.
in between the mini and the regular, so you feel like you get just enough. I always have to have my afternoon coffee, and I'm looking for something like this.
This is gonna sound stupid, but look, come to my mouth. Because you want to see it next to your mouth.
Yeah.
You can't do this in one bite. Right. This is kind of a 2 or 3 biter. I mean, it's a good, but it's considered a mini. You're not committing to like a huge, like a huge cupcake or a huge cake.
It's not like 750 calorie piece of cheesecake.
99 calories.
Oh, that's so good.
So you go
100 calories.
after lunch. I'd like to have something sweet.
Oh, that's perfect. I can have actually a cup of black coffee, and this will be just enough